What consent? To record. It's not in there? No.
Okay.
You've all signed over consent anyway.
No, we didn't.
It's delayed.
Wait, we have to give the instructions. It says sing for 3 minutes.
Michael, look how delayed it is.
Yeah, Black's is slightly longer.
Oh!
Look at these sunglasses I found.
Cool, good. Looking snazzy over there, aren't you, with those sunglasses?
Right here.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look on.
Oh! Who's the new kid?
Wait, oh my god, Bella's
Who's the new kid?
How are
Who's
you?
the new kid?
Too slow.
I'm pretty good. Kind of bored, but it's okay.
Oh, there's there's
Bella,
Bella.
cheers.
Oh, where'd the new kid
Hi.
go? We got Earl Grey tea. Yeah.
Ooh.
So does she. But ours is black. Nice, nice. That's not your cup. Stay in your areas.
Say your
Well,
areas.
hold it up.
Stay in your lane. Mark, what did I just say? All right, we're gonna do more practice with what we've been doing. You'll eventually have a test next week.
I'm so excited for lunch.
What's for lunch? Oh,
Cheese tortellini.
I like noodles, but I shouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a wheat problem. I haven't been tested, but
Oh,
I've noticed that if I don't eat wheat, I don't have a problem. So,
that's so-
yeah.
It's they're noodles and they've got cheese in them, and then you put the red sauce or the Alfredo on it.
They're pretty good.
They're so good. They're like top 3 lunches.
Yeah, I like noodles.
Which sauce is the best sauce?
I prefer the red sauce for this.
Same here. Red sauce is way best.
Red sauce is good for like this type of noodle, like with the cheese. But if you're having like Alfredo noodles, you got hell.
That's my favorite.
I don't know why you do it. It's disgusting.
Huh?
Okay.
They're not very good.
Is everybody having Earl Grey?
Oh, yeah. Now they have a new box.
Oh, Bella.
Smells so
Oh,
good.
it was so funny. Like Mr. Olson said that we could switch them, you know? And then he was like, it's okay, I like Bella better than I like you anyway. And I was like, cool.
And so what is this weekend, this Friday?
Cowboys.
Cowboys and
Oh, I gotta
aliens.
bring my toy gun and like shoot people with it.
I need a cowboy
It's
gun,
not
that's
fake
it.
And it's a real gun and I'll kill people.
I don't have
I'm gonna
boots.
be the
I have
coolest
boots.
cowboy in town.
Do you have
I don't have
extras?
anything else.
Nope.
I have a fake gun and I'll get a cowboy.
I have a bandana mask. That's all.
Ma'am, you're standing in it. I'm gonna try to talk Western all class on Friday.
Please don't.
Hey, please don't.
Guys,
Uh,
let's practice. Come on.
So I'm not gonna be
Show
here
the CEO
on
like-
Friday.
You're not gonna be
Like
here.
a cowboy.
What are we gonna
Ma'am?
do?
What's this up?
What?
I don't know.
So just Among Us?
Yeah, yes.
No.
There's another
Hey,
game.
ma'am,
There's
Nobody
another
else
game.
can teach us now.
if it's Mrs. Say, I'm gonna have a straight up
Nate,
fist.
What does it say?
Screw the pig.
I'm gonna lose it.
It's not Mrs. Say. I did ask her if she wanted to, but
She said, you.
yes.
You.
No.
She said,
What's
you.
that?
Nate's gonna be
Nate?
talking in a southern
No.
accent.
No, she said she
I'm
doesn't think
losing
she's
my
gonna be
mind.
coming in anymore. So that's unfortunate.
If
I don't know who it will be.
I
I'm
don't
just
trust anyone else.
I had spurs, I would have spurs all day long, but I don't
So-
have spurs.
what have we gone over? We've gone over implicit differentiation now. We've gone over mean value theorem, Rolle's theorem.
Yeah, we ended last time with the whole like X dot thing.
Yes, yeah.
Eggs dot. Sir.
Then there's the extreme value theorem. We will be having a test next week over these things.
Or is it done or no?
Is it?
I don't know.
All right.
I wear some jeans.
Oh, it stopped?
I really
Cowboy
don't
boots.
need dark jeans. All my jeans are like white.
As long as you have it plugged directly into the wall.
Griffin,
I
you
can't
got
get rid of all
Griffin,
mine.
hit the button.
It's turned off.
The button.
Yeah,
I pressed the button.
Well,
They're not famous thing for cowboys. Jeans and boots.
Jeans, boots, maybe a cowboy hat,
I don't have
here's a little bandana.
bandana, I don't have bandana, but I don't need one boy.
I noticed I
boots. Oh, yeah, alien.
Alien
Oh,
boy,
for aliens?
whatever you want, boy.
What do you see aliens as?
I want to be aliens.
Do some funky little makeup on your eyes?
No,
No, just
We're like a,
We're
the
like
big
that.
one.
with the ears.
the big green
get
hat.
some antennas.
In
Or
tennis,
some black and green, purple.
I might have to bring my paintball gun. Light up the school, you know what I mean?
I might have to bring my revolver,
Might bring my
casual
radio.
actually, and I can shoot up the
Lizzie. Lizzie.
Remember, are there surplus?
No, only Mr. Sotelo.
Ma'am. Griffin, can you get over here, sir? Madam, can you serve us, please?
Here's something.
Tips?
Madam,
Why no woman?
madam,
I know you're not talking to me, babe.
ma'am. Ma'am, can you serve me, please?
Absolutely not.
I'm
Madam,
gonna go last.
Oh.
Just fill it out.
Isn't it so pretty, Griffin?
madam,
It
I'm
smells
really
like
dis-
Fruit Loops.
madam, I'm really
You're
disappointed.
not.
No, I swear it does.
Right.
Never had that fruit.
Never happened.
Oh my god, it literally smells like the dust.
The dust, a little bit, a little bit with the orange.
No, I said from a distance, like this.
What?
Oh, you know what, I really
You
don't.
have to waft it?
It smells
Yeah.
like faintly.
Alright, well,
It smells
so
faintly like.
pour all of it in.
Go, 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 go,
Go,
go, go, go, go.
Just chug it right from the
Go,
thing.
go, 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 go.
Right down your
Oh,
throat. Don't even let it touch your tongue.
More.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Yes.
All of it.
Is there extra?
Everyone got that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get more.
There's like this,
No,
this
that's
much.
It's all in will.
You might want to take some more.
I gotta empty it anyway, just so it dries out.
In a will we trust.
Pour it all in.
Yeah, it's
Watch
just
your
like,
lip.
That's fine, I just want
Drop.
to. Leave it open, so. there's
whoa, new kid's back.
Whoa!
So cool.
So cool. So
Thank you
casual.
so much. It's like,
Let me see.
You want some
I got my 350 millimeters.
I think Obi that.
Oh,
I
oh,
aced that at a college game. Oh, yeah. They
Okay,
deserve it.
Yeah, well, I was the ace on that dead game.
let me look up something here.
I don't think I can wait for it to cool.
you can choose to burn them out.
I think Will just needs to chug it.
Burn, what's the worst that can happen with a burnt mouth?
You lose all your taste buds and you burn the
So,
oil inside
I
your
like
mouth.
Right, guess what? I can say I have COVID now. I get taste.
So yeah, actually, more about this.
What?
Okay,
These are the tastiest leaves.
Ma'am, you're standing.
what was that, what's that from?
Who's getting upset?
Guys, I'm gonna talk about this on Friday. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for this.
Ah, okay, I got an idea.
Yes, sir?
We're gonna start something new.
Oh, I do Among Us game?
No.
Yeah, I'll make the lobby.
Ah,
Ah,
Perfect.
Among
I haven't
Us.
played Among Us in here.
I don't think so.
So after lunch,
How about after lunch? Just like one game.
Maybe, we'll see.
One game. You gotta have a
he
good.
said yes.
We will
Maybe
see,
means
we'll
yes,
see.
yes means.
Let's see how much we get through.
Hey, Douglas.
No means maybe.
If we're not productive, then no.
No means maybe.
We're always correct.
Maybe means yes. Yes means definitely yes.
I just
All
started.
right, I think the tea's brewed enough for me.
It's like coming home.
Okay, so let's get started. Bella, oh, did I not post the one from last time?
Nope.
I don't
No,
remember.
you did.
Okay, good.
Oh,
But the first video, when you guys came back from lunch, whatever you did then, I didn't see it because it wasn't presented. But I'll just get those notes when I get back.
Oh,
Did
really?
you see us dancing?
Whoa.
Do you guys see Nate?
Yeah, remember
Oops.
she said the picture?
Oops.
No, it's like, yeah, that was like last class.
What?
Wait, no.
No, that was
last week.
What, Topix?
oh, the Topix thing?
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
That was
Topics was October 23rd.
Oh, you guys with the
That was one
tie.
after.
What?
That was the next
What day
one.
was the
That's
tie?
Monday.
The tie
Yeah,
was Thursday.
Yeah, that's last week.
you guys all have a sharpening pencil? What is-
Nate, you have a tie today?
I'm just throwing my tea bag away.
Nate,
Oh.
do you have a top?
No?
Can
No.
you bring one next
What?
class?
No.
I'm gonna wear a tie to school. What are they gonna do? Say I look too nice?
Yeah, take that tie off.
You look too nice.
Wrinkle that
You're
shirt.
not matching with your
Get out.
house.
Okay, we shall begin. Hopefully, I don't know if Bella can see this.
Then there's like.
I need to present.
The where you're wearing,
I go to
What?
the
a
wall.
smoothie. Like Marvel, what you got there?
A smoothie.
A smoothie tie.
Wait, we should do a tie exchange. Like
We
mugs
could.
and ties.
Yes, I want a
That's
coffee.
not.
That's fine.
I want to do.
I
What you
want
got there,
those.
Marvel?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to,
Oh, that's stats.
that was stats, yeah?
That is stats. What's that?
Fine stats.
That was
Weird
stats.
stats.
You're right.
Oh,
That's a lot of stats.
Okay,
I remember stats. No, you don't.
all right. This is called Newton's method. Let's not do that one. Let's do optimization first.
What's your say?
Optimization.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Oh no, we should do related rates first. Let's do related rates. Let me try to find some problems. I don't want to do that one.
Guys, if you don't focus right now, I swear.
Adrian? You know,
All right, well, anyway,
Oh my god.
What is Schwanus?
here is a problem.
That's no. That is a problem. Oh, there we go.
Okay, what is the surface area of a cylinder?
I have a calculator for this.
What?
What?
The surface area of a cylinder.
Isn't it?
It's
IDH.
the circumference times the height.
Good, yeah, that's
So
the,
it's IDH.
But isn't it two circumference?
So it's 2R.
that's,
Would
that's,
that be double because there's two circles? Or no?
this is for the soup label part.
Sorry.
So the part that
And
wraps
then
around.
Plus 2 pi r squared.
Yes. That's what I
There you
thought.
go.
Very good.
That's what I thought.
Solid.
So this represents the surface area. I usually use the Greek letter S, sigma, for that. But you could just write SA if you wanted. So that's the surface area. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
So then we are going to say that, let's say we're going to expand the radius.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. It's like,
It looks like a roll of toilet paper.
It is.
So
That's what it always. That's what it always has been.
you got some rates going on.
that's right. So there's a couple ways we can do this. There's always kind of like a couple different ways that you can think about this. We'll do it one way, then another. We're extending this R by dr, right?
Darn.
H isn't extending. H is staying constant. It's not varying in this process. But the surface area will change, right, as a result of this?
Yes.
So I'm going to just make the transformation. Sigma changes to sigma plus d sigma. And also R changes to R plus dr. These are my two transformations I'm going to make to this statement. Is that okay? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm going to rewrite the statement using those transformations. So sigma plus d sigma equals 2 pi RH plus 2 pi DRH. Is that okay? And then for the next part, I'm going to have plus 2 pi R plus dr squared. And that expands as, what's the square of binomial? If I square a binomial, how do I expand that?
R squared plus dr, 2 dr squared
Good.
plus dr squared.
DRR plus dr squared, right? Yeah, so twice the product is the cross term. Okay, so each of those terms will get multiplied by 2 pi, right? All right, you could do this like how we did it before. So you can subtract the old equation. So I'm going to subtract sigma on the left. And then I'll subtract 2 pi RH. And I'll subtract 2 pi r squared.
Once we expand that, we need time 2 pi.
Yep. Yeah, so that's, I subtracted 2 pi r squared, and that canceled with the 2 pi r squared here. So now my new statement is d sigma equals 2 pi h dr plus 2r dr. Oh, I need 2 pi in there, don't I? Yeah, because I got to multiply that by 2 pi. So I'm going to say 4 pi r dr, and then plus 2 pi dr squared. Is that okay?
Yes.
So it's 4 pi r dr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now there's a couple things I could do. I could say, well, dr squared, that goes away to 0. That's vanishingly small. And then I could divide the dr out from the right and get the ratio. Or you could just divide everything by dr, maybe, and get the derivative with respect to r that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say that, okay, anytime you get this thing squared, we're going to get rid of it. And so we just have this. And if I divide by dt, so that would be taking the derivative with respect to time changes. What I end up getting is the rate of change of sigma equals 2 pi h. Yeah. No, this is with respect to time. It's a dot, yeah. Did I say prime or? Yeah, I meant dot, yeah. 2 pi h plus 4 pi r, and those are each multiplied by r dot. Is that okay? Well, that's pretty much it.
So you make the,
I think it's live.
So you make the
Yeah,
DR,
it's
you make the DR that
if you work
the
like
R
a
that you bring
polling
outside?
place in Chicago or something.
Yeah. The dr dt is r dot. That's the derivative of r respect to t. Yeah, I'll write that. R dot is dr
His voice.
dt.
I had him first hour, and some people in the first hour.
some reason people always like have the TVs up. Really high.
Wait, what do you do with the 25DR square root at?
What? I just got rid of it because of the D squared.
So minuscule.
Technically, in the proper analysis, I guess you would say you take the standard part, and then if you had like a little infinitesimal there, that would not be part of the standard part. Is that okay? All right, so that's it. So like for these types of problems, they will say, they will give you values. So they'll tell you what the original size of the cylinder was, and they'll tell you the rate at which the radius is changing.
Then we just plug it in.
Then you just plug it in and tell me what the rate of the surface area changes. So let's say the height is 10 centimeters. Or meters, I prefer meters.
Meters.
It's a big can.
Meters per second squared.
What's that?
Meters per
That's not the,
second.
it's not the radius.
Not yet, no, this is just the height.
Wonderful.
The radius is 3 meters. So it's 6 wide, diameter.
Is that the first radius?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, DR is infinitesimal. I just drew it big so that I could label my graph. If I drew it properly, then you wouldn't see it, Then the rate of change of the radius is, let's say, 1/4 of a meter per second. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, and then you just plug those in and figure out what sigma dot is.
Gosh, minutes.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm too lazy for that.
That's about
So we got 2 pi
1/4.
2 pi.
and
Y'all got this.
4
Yes.
pi 3. And
No.
4.
What's the height? 10?
Yeah.
Plus the integral to Mark was like,
Oh,
nah,
sorry.
25. I don't want to fault my calculator. Wait, so what do we solve?
So for
So
the
for the
change
Sigma.
of sigma,
the sigma.
I got
Yes.
25.13.
Oops.
Oh,
Do that.
that's sigma. Look, I got R, so I put it in R.
Oh,
Well,
I'm like, what? Oh, dude.
well, are you serial?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the smartest one of us all.
25?
Oh,
I got 25.13.
Let's
Was
go.
that what you got? This?
Yes.
This? Oh, you got this?
Yes.
That's right on my brain.
okay.
I actually knew it all along. I just wanted to test you all.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. What do you? Oh, that's what I got.
Good?
What's the unit?
In meters per second.
One from geometry problems.
Yeah.
Well, it's we're imagining that the canister is, expanding.
It's growing.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Like the elephant's leg.
So imagine you had like a tank of water or something, and you were maintaining a constant height of the water, and then you slowly like widen the tank. I don't know.
No, we had to do that in pre-cal once. I remember.
Yes, yeah, that was a prep
That was
for.
the only one thing we had.
Was it filling the bucket? Was it filling like a octagonal?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Wait, yeah. What?
Our class? Like
I wasn't-
scientific?
In pre-calc,
No, but it was
Yeah.
like an octagon
yes.
shape, but then it was like moving.
Oh,
along.
she showed us the video, right? Like that guy pouring it in the water.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We,
I got it.
in the summer teacher program, she and I were on a team and we made that problem up.
Nice.
Very impressive.
She had the
That's
idea,
reason why I failed pre-calc was because of your question.
Yeah.
she had the idea from that video of the guy filling a tank. She wanted to make it more geometrical.
Yeah.
And then I did the calc part and then we kind of figured out how you could do it as using pre-calc methods instead of calc methods. We should actually, I'll get her stuff from that, and well, I have it. I have it. And then I gave her one for pre-calc. I was like, I tried to come up with a good authentic task for Algebra 2, and I think it's a little much. I'll explain it to you. And I don't think she used it, but. All right, is that okay?
Yeah, cool.
You finished it?
All right, so
That's good.
Big T guy.
was that okay?
Well, it's like-
You guys all good on that?
Yeah, this is really easy.
All right, I'm gonna do it again,
Again.
Again?
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 again.
There's
Oh,
some
Mark,
sort
you
of
see that?
chocolate cake for
You see
dessert.
that he posted
Or
a
what?
what? Game
For
question?
lunch thing, it's like a little
Oh,
chocolate.
did you watch it?
Brownie?
Oh, I didn't.
No, it's like a cake.
He posted. This is-
The classroom.
That's good.
Yeah, like a week after you played.
Hey, you're kinda pretty late to the.
No, no.
Did you hear there's a new virus?
Yeah. Guys, I'm Internet
Breaking
Explorer,
news.
okay?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we should be afraid of coronavirus. It's like, or Wuhan virus.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not real. Let's
Guys, I
do.
can't believe Trump won the 2016 election.
No way.
News to me.
All right, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Remember when we did implicit differentiation?
Yes, I do.
All right, we're going to use dots, but this time we're going to take the derivatives. So what's the derivative of sigma?
The derivative of sigma is sigma dot.
Good.
Yes. Look at me go.
All right, so 2 and pi are constants. You can kind of just ignore those. But the derivative of r times h, well, h is a constant too, right?
Yeah.
Steve.
H
So-
is constant.
So just what's the
Raises
derivative of r?
constant.
Just like how we were doing implicit differentiation, kind of like with x and y. Remember how we did y?
Yeah, we put y prime.
Yeah, so what are we going to do with r?
Multiply.
Right, r prime.
R
R
dot, R dot, yeah.
Right, r dot.
So I'm going to just have 2 pi h r dot.
I said right earlier.
Wait, what's this for?
We're deriving. the-
I'm just using implicit differentiation this time.
Oh.
Okay, so that's
Instead of
2 pi.
that transformation I did.
Oh wait, okay. The next one's gonna be 2 pi r prime, right?
Not quite.
Dang it.
You were on it.
2 pi r prime.
You're close.
2 pi r triple prime.
No. Your first one was more right.
Is there still a way to talk him with?
Yeah, if he wins, Nevada.
What do I do with that 2 exponent?
Oh, father.
With the 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
Wait.
so,
With the 2?
The 2
Or
exponent.
wait, no, the x. Okay.
Biden needs,
Oh, you bring it down 2 r.
Biden usually it's 3-6.
Is that it?
He'll probably win. this
2
shit.
r
He
r
won.
dot.
2 r dot.
And if he wins Wisconsin.
2 r
he's
r dot.
Stop talking.
Sorry, pull it up.
Right?
Say that again.
How do I take the, like if this was y squared, what would the
Right.
derivative
So
be?
you bring your 2 down.
Yeah?
Then you have r
Yeah?
r
4 pi r.
r dot. So
Yeah?
you need r dot.
Yeah?
Okay. Is that not it?
But you said 2 pi r dot.
4
Yeah.
pi.
It's 4 pi
Oh.
r dot. Yeah.
Are you serious, Adrian?
I thought he said to ignore them earlier, so I just did it again. It's just-
So we kind of just went straight from there, right?
Proof. Done that.
Yes.
Wait, what's the problem? We could have done that instead of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of all that
Well, you know-
unnecessary.
Well, you know what? We learned.
Yeah, it's good to understand it both ways.
Yeah,
No, it's them.
yeah, you know, and now
Wait,
that I know
actually-
this way, she's pointless.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, okay.
I'm glad though, because that last week, it's kind of confusing. I like get it when we do it together, but I feel like if I ever had to put DR over DTD on my own, I'd be so lost.
Oh,
You just get used to it. You get practice and you get used to it.
But I do prefer this.
Because I have to buy some
Good.
buy it here just for that.
So these are called related rates problems.
I don't know what it is.
It's embarrassing for you guys.
Well, ma'am,
I don't have one either.
well, Missy,
Do you have a
good thing we're in Kentucky.
Me?
I don't know.
Well, Missy,
Is that okay?
I
good
don't
thing
know.
we're.
Well, my brother
When it's related,
All right, I'm gonna give you another type of
They-
problem.
Actually, my brother and my dad both have topics.
No, ma'am.
Uh,
No, miss.
I'm sure I have some.
Wait, so what's next?
so this is called related rates. I think it's not too bad.
Wait, which one?
The one that you just did.
Is that everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
the type of problem.
okay.
Now that we have the equation, it's stupid easy. But learning about it, of course, like what?
Stupid easy.
So what is this?
I say stupid easy now, but one.
What is
that's
Is this still related rates or is this?
This is now optimization,
optimization? That's a big.
which is one of the main things that calculus is used for.
Oh, wow.
And this is actually what you guys were getting at with the octagonal tank thing. This is just the calculus version of doing it now. So we can actually eventually revisit that same problem.
I'll pass.
No, you won't.
Oh.
No, we're asking.
Well, you'll pass if you do it,
Oh,
right?
No.
It's a mean teacher, Joe, I guess.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for lunch. I can't.
All right, the amount of fencing, this is like a fenced-in yard, okay? So you have a set amount of fencing. You have, let's say, 1,000, 1,000, well, let's say,
Liters.
the area is 1,000 square units, okay? Square meters,
Square what?
square meters. Okay? What we want to do is find the size of y and the size of x that gives us 1,000 square meters that uses the minimum amount of fencing.
what?
Fencing.
Oh, I remember.
Doesn't it have to go all the way around though?
It has to go all the way around,
And then,
and the one in the middle here.
Oh, so it's just. It's
So-
just not easy.
It's
not easy.
3y, 2x.
wait, no,
Plus 2x equal 1,000 meters.
no,
Yeah.
just 4x.
Or
4x, my bad.
Equals f, the amount of fencing.
And
That's for
then
fencing.
2x, y equal 1,000.
That's right, yeah.
And then, so for that, wait, no.
No, that's okay, that's okay.
That's y.
Why, where'd you get that?
Well, 2x
because that's
times
the
y
area
equals
of
the
the
area.
whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the units. We're just gonna think of it like that equation. All right, we want to minimize the fencing, right? So the fencing is gonna be a function. And if I replace one of the variables, I'm gonna rewrite this in terms of y. So y is equal to 500 divided by x. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So now I can rewrite my fencing equation using this as 1,500 over x plus 4x equals f. And what I like about this is I now have fencing as a function of one variable. And that's what I wanted.
Perfect.
And now I can take the derivative of fencing with respect to x, changes in x. So think of that as 1,500 times x to the minus 1 plus 4 to the x. Right?
Minus 1.
So,
Because it's over.
All right.
so derivative of f with respect to x, right?
Oh, okay. You can
Yeah.
do that.
Plus.
But can you leave it as, I mean, I know you can, but like, would you care?
I know, you could put it as x to the minus 2 if you want.
I guess.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
We good so far? All right, so I got the rate of change of the fencing as I vary the x variable, right? So this is going to be a function, and whatever it does with against x is going to be or whatever, right? What I'm looking for is a place where there's a minimum, kind of like with extreme value function theorem. So what I want a stationary point where the derivative is 0. So I'm going to set this equal to 0. Make an equation there, solve for x, and that's probably my minimum. So 4 equals 1,500
Can we just graph this?
divided by 4 What does that give me?
2, 3,
It's 750, 325.
all right.
I think so.
I don't know.
When we get it.
No.
No?
15 divided by 4.
What did we do with the,
1,500 divided by
Second,
4.
second,
Oh, 375.
Yeah, 370.
second,
Jeez.
second count.
19.36.
Now
19.36.
Zero.
Something like that.
That, I would accept this.
Is that what?
That's exact. Yeah. Unless that simplifies. I simplify it, but if it doesn't simplify, you can leave it with the radical. Does it simplify?
No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, simplified by.
Does it, can 5 come out? Well, by 25. Yeah, that works. So 5 root 15.
We want the minimum?
Yeah. So it's plus or minus this. You can't have a negative fence length. So that means the dimensions of the field that optimize the amount of fencing that still have 1,000 square meters. X would be 15 root 2. So this means this dimension would be 10 root 15. Because it's doubles, 2 X's, right? And then you can plug back into like this equation yeah, and then figure out what Y is.
why did we,
Or I guess this version I would do.
okay, when we set the bottom equation, the F prime to 0,
Yes,
why did we divide everything by 1?
it's a 4.
Oh. That's embarrassing.
I just moved this term to the other side where 0 was,
Right.
and then I put x squared up by the 4, and then I divided by 4 on both sides.
So, Y is 25.
Y is, well, you divide, Y is 500,
2 times the square root.
Y is 500 over x, remember? So if x was 5 root 15, the 5s will cancel, you get 100 over root 15.
Yeah.
So that should come out hopefully to what you were saying, decimal wise. So the dimensions would be 100, well,
And
I guess they do width first, don't they? 10 root 15 meters by 100 over root 15 meters. That'd be the dimensions of the field with 1,000. Because if you multiply those, you get 1,000 square meters. And that would represent the least amount of fencing that you could capture that area with.
that,
So what's the answer?
These dimensions.
Square root of,
Wait.
shouldn't we just put
Close the 10 to
3y
2 from.
and then 2x, and that's it? Oh wait, 4x,
No. I want the dimensions of the field.
like the area?
Just the dimensions.
Like the outside. Like,
Length, width by height.
So it's the same as area.
No.
no.
Well, yeah, if you complete the multiplication, it does give you the area.
Yeah.
But you write it like this so that you see, oh, it's this wide and it's that tall.
I feel foolish. Where did the 10, for?
Oh,
2x.
X is 5 root
I thought-
15, but that's 2x. So you have to
Oh.
make it-
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I don't know how to write this down.
I want to write most of these things down. So that's an optimization problem.
please solve.
That's good.
Oops.
Oh, oh,
Sorry.
oh. Maybe got like 4 minutes left. So
Well, this
the
next one,
answer,
If I said, what are the dimensions of a field with this kind of fencing that's cut into 2 equivalent sections with a total area of 1,000 square meters, what's the dimensions of that, which would result in the enclosing of that area with the minimum possible fencing? So I would get the fencing as a function of one of the variables. I would
So I
take,
get how you get the square root of 375, but and then you simplify that to 5 square root of 15. But where'd you get the other part of it?
well, if x is 5 root 15, then 2x is 10 root 15. So that's how I got that.
Okay.
That's it.
And then I plugged in 5 root 15 into, for x to figure out what y is. And then the 5 canceled with that 5, so I have 100 over root 15.
Oh,
And that's-
okay,
that's my
that makes
vertical
sense. I just
height.
didn't know what you did after.
So it asks for the least amount of fencing, right?
Yeah, the dimensions that would use the least amount of fencing.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that okay?
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Which is
Yes, watching you go. I was going to say something, but I thought you'd like spill that. All right. Well, we could do more of those. I'm going to leave you some of these questions to do on Friday
Oh, right. What
Good.
when I'm not here.
Gross.
Shut.
Uh,
Oh, tastes so good.
do we want to go over more of these when we come back?
We can do one, or maybe we can do one more and then among us.
Or we could do none.
Are you staying on, Bella?
Oh, my legs.
Yeah, I'll stay on in case you guys do more problems.
Okay.
Where?
All right, we should be back at 1:15-ish.
Oh, I did legs.
Okay.
I did mix. I just did doing this thing. It's like,
Well, yeah, I did that too, but it's more like not squatting, just jumping stuff. And it hurts.
at a front spot yesterday. Oh,
I hate front squats.
I'm going to stop presenting for now. How do I, oh, there we go. Now I can kind of see you guys better.
Yeah.
This is sweet.
Get rid of the bridge. Where's the actual, where's the rock when we need them?
Oh.
Clean them up.
True, we blew
Just-
so
just-
much.
Yeah. What do you think? People What are you thinking, Nate? Wow, Brooklyn.
Spin it, 2, win. Spin it, 2, win.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, Bella's still
Do, do,
here.
do.
Oh, that's Bella.
Oh, Bella. Where is she still here?
Oh, Bella's not here. Oh.
Did you record this?
I
Like,
think she's faking it.
she's faking.
Wait.
She's making that.
Since she's not here, let's
Oh, never
talk.
mind. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, wait, who's that?
Anyway,
Since Bella's not here, I guess we could talk about her.
Oh, shoot.
Hi there, Bella.
Oh, my Will. Missed terribly.
Yeah.
He's garbage.
I don't buy that for 1 second.
I did chest there.
Was it
On
on
the
chest?
chest.
Yeah, I did
are you doing Deathstroke or what? Deathstroke.
Yeah.
There you go between the ribs.
Tried to shoot yesterday after that. No,
Couldn't do it.
not good at all.
So we can do one question then among us?
Wait,
Sure.
I have news. So, yesterday I rewatched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, cool.
You rewatched what?
Rewatched in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, you know? And at the end, there's this whole thing that makes me cry where he's like, anyone can wear the mask. You can wear the mask, you know? And he's like, you should just be kind to people. So
You
I
just like
decided that from now on, for at least a day, I'm gonna be kind.
Because you watched Spider-Man?
Yeah, because I want to be like.
Now that's a
oh,
DAR
no.
winner.
What'd you say?
Now that's a DAR student. DAR
Oh,
student essay winner.
right. Now this is me trying to increase my chances of
Becoming
going to
a
heaven.
There you go.
It's now or never, is it?
Yeah. You never know when the hour will strike. Okay. Griffin's obviously paying attention.
I am.
You're with us, Bella.
Only-
Do it with us.
That's part of the recording right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, guys.
Let's start. So we can play tomorrow.
According to my calculation.
Okay, we did an optimization. We did a, what was the other one? Related rates.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another related rates.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Then after one.
I do have another thing, but I'm not going to do it today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
What?
What?
Wow.
Okay.
Lazy.
Let's see. How about you are
Easy.
There's a-
Answer 5.
there's a light.
Yeah.
Right? And it gives you a shadow on a on a wall. Okay?
Did the flashlight?
This is you.
Supposed to say.
Oh, it's us? How big-
Wait, Mr. Satella, can you present it so I can see it
Oh yeah.
on the video later?
No. Let's not. Oh my, it's deleted now. Lizzie. Oh, Lizzie. Wait, there's three.
No.
There's 3 of us.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we're good now. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So there's a little light here. You're walking away, and that is causing your shadow to
Too big.
Get smaller, right?
Smaller. What? Oh, you're walking away from the light?
Yes.
Oh, they're walking to the light.
You fools.
Uh, okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, nice. Naughty nice.
All right. So we need an expression for the height of the shadow based on the distance from, you
Well,
know,
this is a geometrical problem.
Is this like,
This is
Gee,
geometry.
go
is
on.
that a ratio
we
one?
should just skip this and just play Monos.
We're gonna do it after.
After Marvel, focus.
okay, so we have similar triangles, right? Big triangle, little triangle,
Daddy.
big triangle, you know, well, I guess small and little, or small and big. I don't know what I'm saying.
So like which shadow? Oh. Okay. I got it.
So if I wanted this height over here, height of the shadow,
The whole thing.
The whole thing or yourself?
I'll say, let's call H the height of the shadow.
Okay.
Let's call, how tall are we?
We're
We're 6'2".
7 foot.
What symbol should I use? What symbol?
2 meters. 5'2".
Symbol?
Why?
Do a little stick man.
A
I
what?
said 2 meters,
No,
but
the stick man can be your symbol.
No.
I say like 20 meters.
let's
No,
say
we're
B.
not- it's
I'll
just
call
a
it
symbol.
B.
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 That's what Will said.
Yeah. Because of Bella.
Yeah, because
Bella's not here, that's why. Bella,
Okay.
you're our diagram.
The light is D away.
Huh?
What's that?
What's it? That's what I
Instead of D,
She said from.
I'm going to take out D.
What?
The wall to the light is, the distance is, let's call it A, I guess. And
Yes.
do we want your distance from the light? We shall call C. Do we want to do that, or?
Sure.
Huh?
So we to the light is the
Mhm.
Rapid. Yes.
What are you talking about? So I have similar triangles. We're going to have, you know,
Yeah.
H. This is C. This is B. A is, well, this part here is A minus C. Right?
So, okay.
What should we call the distance from the? Oh no, that's A. A is the distance of the light to the wall. Yeah, okay, this is good. So we just need to set up how we would solve for H if we knew your height and these distances. We would set up a proportion, right? Because they're similar triangles. So B would be to C. What?
Is what H is to A.
Very good. Simple dimple.
Okay, we're done with the question.
So H would be a function of the other ones. Right?
Yeah.
So B is a constant. A is a constant. C changes. Right? And H will change as a result. So if we want to know the rate at which your height changes based on the rate at which C changes, we just take the derivative here, right?
Yeah.
So A and B are constants. So you can think of that as H equals A, B, C to the minus 1.
So negative ABC, negative AB.
Yeah. Oops, I forgot the minus. Yes.
Is that
I should call this prime, right?
right?
Almost. Actually, I don't want to do prime. I want to do dot because it's time. What did we forget with the derivative of c? That's correct, almost. Like implicit differentiation.
Like you need another C?
I need a c dot, right?
Yeah.
So multiply by the derivative of what's inside. That's c dot. There you go.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
So I would tell you your height is 5 feet or something.
Yeah.
That would be B. C could be you're starting at let's say you're I don't know 12 feet away. A is 30 feet. You could figure out what H is using this.
So basically, for this kind of question, we just plug in the numbers.
Yeah, you just do
Nice.
implicit differentiation and you plug in the numbers. And then I would have to tell you that C dot, you're moving away, you're moving to the right at, I don't know, a foot per second. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Oh, no.
So I'd plug these in and I'd get my answer. Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do it?
Marvel.
We could. I mean, 30 times 5, 150, divided by 144, times 1. So 150 over 144.
1.04.
Meters per second.
Or 25.
It should actually, there's a negative, so it's going down at. Yeah.
Negative 4.04.
Why not? I don't trust that. Well,
Alright, I'm just on numbers.
I don't trust it.
I want to make one.
Among
You
Us?
wanna join us in Among Us?
It's a requirement for calculus.
Are we playing? Good.
Yeah, I'll play.
You'll play?
Who's hosting?
Sure.
So,
Griffin's hosting.
wait, what? I'll just do
You don't have to, but you can.
2.
Will we have?
Well,
If I'm the imposter, I don't know what to tell you guys.
So that means it's a double kill and then 1 kill.
yeah.
Who starts the title playing?
Oh, so it's 1v6. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
What's the thingy?
What?
Well, no.
Good thing
What's
Marvel.
the code?
Griffin's still making it.
Oh, okay.
FMLTCF.
What's the last one?
TCS?
TCF.
Oh, it's not any.
Ready, though?
What is it?
F M L T C F.
TZF?
C
C.
like cat.
Okay.
Oi.
If it's not for some, whoever that is.
No
we
discussion.
can redo the cats.
That's
I remember that one time I got the cards. I was just like, oh. Hey, what you got there?
Smoothie. Hi, Mark.
Mark, we're at.
Oh, my.
Robin.
Me.
Also, Mr. Stalin.
And we're still. I got a big.
Gucci boy's name.
Do you
What?
have to update it?
Yeah.
What?
Go play. I guess we're gonna play around without Marvel if it doesn't update.
I'll give you 15 seconds.
Wait, we still need Mr. Stalin.
Yeah.
Gucci boy.
Didn't let me join for some reason.
Okay.
Are you playing on phone or?
It says I disconnected from the server.
Wait, here.
Oh,
Try it
that,
again.
that happens
Here's
to me
the
all the
code
time. You just have to like keep going.
It's because it doesn't have a Q.
I got
That-
it.
that-
No, it doesn't.
Is that correct?
That's fine now.
Anyway.
TCF, yeah.
That's how.
Yeah, that's what I
You
mean.
might have to
What is it?
update it, that's the thing.
Might I?
Go to the Google Play Store and search it up, I guess.
Wait, what?
See if that works.
Is
You might
that-
need to update
Is
it.
this correct?
Oh, I got you.
I just started.
0.9,
Exactly.
9.99. They quickly leave and
Wait, give me a sec. I'll be
You
back.
gotta go.
No,
No.
it's 10 point. You gotta update it.
yeah.
You can do it.
So I have to go, so play without me for a bit.
To get a nice and smooth stuff.
Wait, just go to the corner. Right?
Okay, so what was the code again?
Right there. FML.
Oh, yeah.
Mark,
No, you fix what?
come in.
Well, stack, yeah,
Stack.
stack.
Everyone stack.
That's awful. I have to like,
Stack, Bill.
how do I make it auto
There you
update?
go.
Nice. No.
It does enable auto update. It just doesn't do it.
I want to be in the front.
Marvel's struggling to get in for some reason.
Marvel.
Marvel.
I updated it and it's still not.
This Mr. Facility.
What is it? What
I'm
does it say?
updating.
Update.
What does it say?
This is 9.9.
You're on the Wi-Fi, Mark, or no?
Like when you try to get in, what does it say?
You have a lot of tasks.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be 1 and 7.
Also, we don't have one on tasks.
Marvel can join. Hey,
Started.
just want to start it and then they can.
Oh,
Marvel gets
so
so much
fine.
anarchy. So Marvel, how do you get the red name like you? Oh wait.
Hey, why your name red?
Wait a
I
minute.
immediately don't feel safe.
Adrian, how come your name's red also? Wait, why are all of your names red?
Wait, your teammate's not red? Never has been.
5 imposters against
Uh-huh.
You guys, I don't know this map.
It's okay, Bella.
So, right?
Wait, Bella,
Why
where
is
are
it so
you?
slow?
Wait, Bella, how come your name's red?
Bella, wait, look at your map and tell me where you are.
Oh,
Glitch out.
Okay, then. What time?
I'm still by the drop ship.
No, I'm right there, Bella.
Okay, I'll just follow you, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go do my task. Come on.
But don't kill me.
I absolutely will not.
go to start the recording.
Where'd you go?
Yes.
This is gonna be
Well,
Wait.
Uh-uh.
Script is dead.